Hello from Salt Lake. I'm back and I'm gonna do more work on the bus. Unbelievable, right? It's like it's never-ending process. One of the last and final things I wanted to do was to replace the seat. The one that's in there right now is kind of busted and old and torn and squishy. So I'm gonna get a nice newer one out of a 2010 Econoline van. And that one will be no longer. Look at how nice and quiet it is in here. If you guys remember the other vlogs from earlier on, you will remember that it used to be extremely noisy inside this bus. And now with all the soundproofing and stuff and the insulation and the floors, sounds good. Come to me, my melancholy baby. Alright, we are out here at the junkyard yet again. Gotta get a couple things. I gotta get a screw for the headlight, and I need to get the seat, the front seat. So let's go get it. This looks a lot different than it did last time. It looks like they're getting rid of everything and sending the cars to the, I don't know, scrapyard or something. Let's see if we still got a seat in here. Ooh. Damn, no seat. Let's see if there's another one. That was a long drive for no seat. And a feeling that might happen. Well, that was slightly disappointing. Also slightly my fault because I didn't call. Just assumed that they would have my parts. But oddly enough, somebody else came and snagged that Ford van seat, the same one I'm sitting in. So 2010, it was a really nice seat. If you guys remember, there was a tornado that ripped through here a couple of weeks ago, kind of 15, 20 vlogs ago, and so I couldn't grab that seat. The seat was there, came back, it's no longer there. So just a lesson for you. Call around to see if they have your part, if possible. And two, don't expect it to be there when you get back. I'm gonna head back down to the surplus store, try and get a little holster for this camera that goes on my belt. Couldn't find a camera case, and you know, that's to be expected when you go into like a surplus store because you never know what they have in there. But I was able to get a poncho, and I did get another one of these military jackets. The green ones you see me wearing. I got mine at a super trendy place for like 40 bucks. This one's $5. And actually the pocket is big enough to hold the camera, so maybe that is a solution for colder weather. And then just got like a nice little rain poncho here with like drawstring and stuff like that. So definitely need some cold weather clothes once I take off because I will be hitting Idaho and Washington, possibly Montana. And what else? I think we're looking pretty good. So I'm gonna send out another tweet. I gotta stop by and upload 2 vlogs, and hopefully we can have like a little meetup tomorrow. So if anybody is around town, swing on by. So it's gonna be a very small amount of people over at the house, and you know, do hot dogs or something. But I gotta get back to town. I gotta eat something because I'm starving. Guys, can you hear that? It's like the engine is almost like giving out and like kind of dying. So I was on the freeway and it's like I thought it was maybe the transmission slipping, but it's definitely like some power issue with the engine. So I got off the freeway and now I'm on just like a local road that hopefully will take me back down to the city, but it's kind of freaking me out. I think I'm just gonna go drop it off at the bus place because I don't want to have to even attempt to get this thing towed. So it just keeps like losing power for some reason. So I don't know, hopefully it's something they can fix, and hopefully it's not too expensive because they already charge me so much money. The engine just died and I came to a rolling stop. have no idea what to do. Okay, we started back up. I should probably find somewhere to park this thing. I don't like that. I don't like driving a car that just turns off. I'm just glad I got off the freeway. Well, I drove about half a mile and I saw a parts store, so I decided to pull in. And as I was pulling in, the engine totally died. So I don't know what this problem is. I'm about 20 miles away from the bus place and I don't know what to do. I need to eat something. Alright, so really nice guy inside the O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Tested the engine. There was no codes except low voltage. So checked the battery. Batteries were fine, and then it said alternator fail. Apparently, if you don't have a good alternator, your car will die on the road. Well, it's good to know that the problem is hopefully that. Why they didn't catch that at the other place, I don't know. Why AAA didn't catch that, I don't know, the 2 times they came out. And that could be the cause of the batteries always dying, because it was pushing 11.35 volts. He said it should be pushing 14 volts. So, yeah. So, I definitely don't want to tow this thing. If anything, I will complete it myself, even if I have to sleep here, because I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on something I could probably fix myself with some time. So I might be here a while. I'm starving. I'm gonna go get a bite to eat, and I'm gonna think about it and then come up with a solution. I can do this. All right, Crown Burger. Good reviews on Yelp. I don't really care because I'm hungry. I need to eat something. Especially I'm gonna fix the van. You know what I realized? I changed the alternator in Washington before I started this whole trip 3 months ago. So if I have a bad alternator, that thing didn't last long. And it's under warranty. I just don't have the receipt or the warranty thing I'm supposed to have because all my stuff isn't in the bus yet. So I'm not really sure what to do. Do I trust the guy at O'Reilly's making 10 bucks an hour and change the alternator? Or do I spend a bunch of money and get the bus towed? I have no idea. Alright, so I think I'm gonna rip out the alternator and unlock the door first. Alright, that is the culprit. It is an Ultima alternator. Same brand, sold by O'Reilly's, made in China. This has been on the bus for 3 months. Took out the air, which goes into here, and I'm using this military thing as my dirty hand rag. New alternator, purchased. I also have a bungee because I don't want to deal with the fan belt and losing the whole squiggly way it goes. So I'm gonna secure the bungee up here, like so, and then down to the fan belt so it stays taut, so I don't have to to guess which way the fan belt goes. But maybe I should take a picture just in case. Anyways, it seems pretty easy. I got already 3 bolts unscrewed. That's basically it. 3 bolts, 2 plugs, and then a wire to the battery. That's all it is. That's an alternator. It's just a little hard to get to because this freaking engine is crammed in there. While I kiss the way you do, or else I shall be melancholy. is the cause of the issue. It's alternator. Don't know why. Don't really care. Just want to get this thing in there and get it working. Yeah. It was a lot easier than I thought. There we go. New one is in. I'd use this really cool contraption, this serpentine belt tool, to pull up on the tension. You just kind of like twist those things down there, and then it gives you some slack, and then I slid the belt back under this thing here. The AC's still hooked up there. The alternator is there. Hands are dirty. Smiling face, and just super stoked that I got that in. I was a little bit worried for a second. Now it is all put together. I think I have everything back where it should be. A little plug there, screws. This is all reassembled. That's tightened. Tensioner belt. Pretty easy fix. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Of course, it did start up before, so I don't really know if the starting was a problem. It was staying alive. Yeah, we got high voltage and service engine soon. Well, let's see what happens. Looks like Dan the Adventure Bus is back in action thanks to Jared. Thanks, dude. Jared lent me a bunch of tools and was super helpful, and just checked the engine codes and all that stuff. So hopefully I get back to Salt Lake City, because otherwise I'm screwed. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Later. Yeah. Have a good one. We'll see you Tuesday, man. Yep, sounds good. I'll hang on to that and I'll bring it back in, and we'll try and get a refund. Right on. Thanks, guys. Yes. Back on the road. Let's see if this baby gets me home. Ay, 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 man. Had me nervous for a while. I'm not like a mechanic, and I definitely, you know, was in the uncomfortable zone as a result of this. And you know, when I get kind of uncomfortable, I just start to kind of lose focus. You could ask Tsunami about that when we got stuck in the desert. But yeah, it just kind of like freaks me out, and I like, oh my god, I just paid all this money, I just got my bus. Oh my god, they screwed it up, but they didn't. It was something else. And I ended up going with a high voltage alternator instead of the stock. And that honestly is probably the proper one for a school bus with all these electronics and everything. It probably just wasn't the proper one before. That's why I had those battery issues. That's why I had those you know, issues in Yellowstone. And hopefully that's it. Nice start. It starts easier, it starts faster. Higher voltage on the voltometer. No check engine light. I think we're good to go.